All right, guys, this is fun. So as you all know, J.D. Vance or as he calls him, J.P. Mandel, he used to be massively anti-Trump. Like, that was his whole thing. He would go on CNN and talk about how Trump's Hitler and I'm going to vote for a third party because Trump is terrible and Trump's a menace and blah, blah, blah. You know the whole drill. Anyway, and then for careerist and opportunist reasons, he totally flipped and he became massively pro-Trump. And he said, look, if I was in Mike Pence's shoes, I would have done what Trump wanted me to do. And Trump ended up picking him largely because his sons twisted his arm. Tucker also put in a good word, I think, as well, too. It was a bad pick. He's very uncharismatic. He massively underperformed in an election that was supposed to be a red wave. He barely got in there, and the donors had to save his ass, and Trump had to save his ass. He's just a bad pick. He doesn't help with any states. Trump was already guaranteed to win Ohio. Why would you pick a senator from Ohio, one who underperformed, one who has no personality? Well, anyway, so now some stuff is coming to light about how J.D. Vance repeatedly indicated that Trump is a sex pest and a pervert and a sex criminal, and this is kind of hilarious. So here we go. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, the Republican vice presidential nominee, repeatedly indicated in 2016 that he believed Trump had committed sexual assault, even suggesting in one TV segment that in a he said, she said situation, Trump was less credible than one of his accusers. Vance appeared on an MSNBC segment in October 2016 on Trump's alleged sexual misconduct, in which an interview with Jessica Leeds, a former salesperson who accused Trump of groping and forcibly kissing her during a flight in the 1970s, was played. Vance said it was hard to believe Trump's denials over Leeds. Quote, at a fundamental level, this is a sort of he said, she said, right? And at the end of the day, do you believe Donald Trump, who always tells the truth? Just kidding, said Vance sarcastically. Or do you believe the woman on that tape? But by May 2023, in a sign of his shift on Trump from open critic to fierce loyal surrogate, Vance's position changed entirely while invoking similar language. Vance said he believed his friend Trump just after the former president was found liable by a jury for sexual abuse against author E. Jean Carroll. Quote, I think fundamentally the lawsuit is about something that happened 25 years ago. It's a he said, she said situation, and I trust my friend and the guy that I've known and gotten to know, the Ohio Republican told CNN's Wolf Blitzer about 6 months after winning his U.S. Senate race with Trump's endorsement. So in other words, back when he was being an opportunist and trying to be an anti-Trump hero, he was saying it's a he said, she said, and I'm with her completely. Then after he started sucking Trump off and doing a career pivot, it's a he said, she said, and I'm definitely with him. Wow. Same argument, pointing in different directions, and that's his takeaway. A spokesperson for Vance told CNN, JD's tweets and comments about President Trump from nearly a decade ago are old news that have been addressed numerous times since he entered the political world. They don't reflect his views on President Trump today and haven't for many years. Trump has repeatedly denied claims of sexual assault. Vance's defense of Trump marked a striking shift from his remarks in 2016 in the wake of the leak of the Access Hollywood tape. So he commented on this too, which showed the Republican presidential candidate making lewd and sexually aggressive remarks about women. In October 2016, Vance tweeted, what percentage of the American population has Trump sexually assaulted? Oh, in other words, man, you're sexually harassing everybody, that it's some large percentage of the American population. The tweet, which was first reported in 2018, was later deleted, but its replies still exist on the platform, and the tweet was later compiled in an opposition report published by his own super PAC in 2022 to uncover his potential vulnerabilities as a candidate. In deleted likes from his Twitter account reviewed by CNN, Vance had also indicated he believed Trump's accusers and those who criticized Trump as a serial sexual assaulter. Maybe the Central Park Five could take out a full-page ad to condemn the coddling of thug real estate barons who commit sexual serial assault, read the post. Again, posted just after the Access Hollywood tape surfaced. Another post liked in 2016 by Vance said, quote, I wish there was a second vice presidential debate just to see Pence deny that Trump said he grabbed pussy. And in October 2016, Vance shared on Facebook a Washington Post editorial by Russell Moore, then of the Southern Baptist Convention, criticizing Trump's views on women. So, opportunist, careerist, never believes a word of anything he fucking says, trying to climb the ladder, pathetic loser. And just to add my own 2 cents to this, younger J.D. Vance was correct, obviously. In fact, I went back and looked it up. Look at this. List of Trump's accusers and their allegations of sexual misconduct. They go on to say, at least 18 women have accused Trump of varying inappropriate behavior, including allegations of sexual harassment or sexual assault. All but 2 came forward with their accusations before or during his first bid for the White House. So 18 different women. Now, a lot of them share a similar pattern, right? He waits until he's like kind of alone with them or tucked away in a corner or something. And then it's some kind of inappropriate. He grabs ass, he grabs titty, he moves in for a kiss and shoves his tongue down their throat. That's what most of it is. Of course, there's the examples of the sexual assault, which is worse. But 18 women. And remember, he bought, what was it, Miss America or Miss World, Miss Universe, whatever it is. And then another thing, a bunch of the women say, we'd be changing, and he would walk in the dressing room to see us naked. And he's like, look, I can do whatever I want. I own the thing. So I have every right to do it. In fact, he bragged about that to friends of his. But it all follows that same pattern. Now, by the way, all the more reason it's credible is the pattern that you see in the accusations is literally exactly like he bragged on the tape to on Access Hollywood, where he said, look, when you're a star, I grab him by the pussy. They let you do it. I grab him by the pussy. I don't even wait. So the I don't even wait means what? He doesn't wait for consent. He doesn't wait for, yes, I would like to engage in this activity with you. He just grabs them. That's what most of the allegations are. Some are worse. That's what most of them are. And so young JD Vance, yes, he was the correct one. He was right to be like, who are you going to believe? This guy or the women that are lined up down the block who have very specific stories? So this doesn't surprise anybody. By the way, I love that you had right-wing clowns doing fake pictures of Kamala with Epstein, trying to do a gotcha. Why would you open the door to the discussion about Epstein when there are no actual pictures of Kamala with Epstein? That's made up. And there's countless pictures of Trump with Epstein. Your guy is guilty of the thing that you're trying to attack Kamala of, and Kamala's not guilty of it. I can't with these people, bro. It is so pathetic. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.